Breaking is an incredible dance that's valid, it has foundation, it has vocabulary, there are names for all the moves. You know, it's not someone throwing themselves on the ground.
Nowadays, the dance has branched out so much. You know, you got the original b-boy style and footwork. You have the power moves. So sometimes you got brothers with b-boy moves, you know, real original text going up against guys with power moves that hardly have no b-boy text. How are you gonna judge that? The neutral people that don't know anything might go for the power moves because it's really dynamic.
5 years ago, when I came here, everybody had backpacks with a helmet hanging from it, and they were breaking without sneakers, or some of them were breaking with sneakers, but all they were doing were flares, windmills, and 90s. Not many people had the foundation down. Not many people did footwork. Not many people hit freezes.
It's like if you go to an audition, a jazz dancer coming to a b-boy audition, you know, just because he could do those continuous backspins, which the commercial public knows as windmills, you know, just because he could do that doesn't mean that he's a b-boy. He's just an idiot that learned how to spin on his back. He has no style, no flavor, no feel for it.
There is a beat and there is a rhythm to this music. It isn't about how dynamic your move is, but it's about like the feeling that you can express with the dance. The dance is about expression, and a lot of people have seemed to have forgotten that.
All the spinning is dope. I ain't knocking it, it's dope. But you need the style and the finesse. And when they b-boy back in the days, it was with a, you know, it was, you could see it in their bones and their face. You could see it in their body. You gotta get that charisma back in there.
Now, as a b-boy that's still trying to be competitive, I think b-boying represents you trying to dig deep to find something that you haven't seen done, which is very hard.
I mean, it's no difference from like Ken Swift or like Baryshnikov, you know. Some things that I've seen a lot of these breakers do is just like, that is nuts.
True dancers, whether you're from tap or ballet or modern or jazz, they look at it as an art form already. I mean, they see it and they're like, wow, I mean, that's incredible.
I don't know one class nationwide in America that's not teaching street dance. At every formal dance studio, you read the list and I have street dance in there.
I'm creating this brand new dance academy, the Devion Dance Academy. And I actually had a young man here teaching break dancing, specifically that, because it is unique unto itself. It is a technique like ballet, like African, like hip hop.
Doesn't even know the effect that his music and style of dance had on people in the Bronx.
He was probably inspired by people he saw, tap dancers.
Them tappers back in the old days, them fools is like b-boys in a sense, you know what I mean? Man, them fools is dope, they didn't give a fuck.
If you want to be technical, Sammy Davis Jr. was a b-boy.
Favorites, no question, other than James Brown's, was they were brothers, the Nicholas brothers.
Some of it came from Lindy Hoppin.
Then if you look at Frosty with the backflips, you can see all the Kung Fu influence.
Ken Swift told me that the Muggsy, I asked him where'd he get it from, and he said Bruce Lee.
Curly from the Harlem Globetrotters. Put his one hand on the floor, and he used to run around bouncing the basketball.
I was into gymnastics. I used all my creativity and tried to focus it into the dance. Moves that were invented years before that we never saw, like the capoeira moves, somehow ended up in breaking.
Capoeira is the art form of fight dance, Breakdance is fight dance, is what it really is.
We've never seen capoeira, just like they never saw us dance. It definitely didn't come from another country. It was made up in the Bronx.
Now, nobody really know. It's some old human thing. The feeling to want to get on the ground and spin and dance and really become one with the earth, with the ground. Imagine before concrete, you was breaking and spinning on earth.
I'd like to see more of the top MCs out there in the world coming together with the top graph writers, the top B-boys, and the top DJs like it used to be. Use graffiti writers to do their album covers, not these computer graph artists that don't know jack about graph. Use real B-boys as their dancers and don't put them in the background, put them in the front.
I think the B-boys need to take it in their own hands. And need to bum rush hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? Need to be like, you ain't rapping if you don't have B-boys. Don't talk about hip-hop and then you got booty dancers behind you. What's that? Where's your hip-hop at? I don't really want it to blow up on the mainstream. I don't want to be having people, in suits coming over here telling us, okay, now you need to have form. If you can freeze and point your toe, it look just a little bit better. Nah, man, it's gotta be raw, you know what I'm saying?